What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I, of course, am the Broken Prophet, and today we are going to talk about the correct time to do your spell work. But before we do, let me give a special thanks to the Idea Man. You know who you are down there in Florida. Special thanks to Brian, to Shelly, to Tia, and to Dawn. Thank you so much for your donations. Helps me to keep the content coming and keep the teachings going out to those who they are meant for. Let those who have an ear to listen, let them hear. And behold, this is the day the Lord hath made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Guys, I wanted to do this video yesterday, but the storm was blowing through, lost internet for a long time, and it was just a bummer. My prayers go out to everyone who is in the path of this hurricane and those who have it coming your way still. I prayed my way through it, and hopefully I can pray you guys through it as well. Y'all pray for me, I pray for y'all, we all pray for each other, and we'll get this thing going. All right. But we have a sponsor for this video before we get it out there, and let's talk about him right quick. The sponsor for this video is called Parabox Monthly. I actually found Parabox because someone actually gifted me a subscription. What it is, Parabox is a paranormal t-shirt company. A lot of you may have seen the t-shirts that I wear. I have one on right now because y'all know I like skulls, and this was the shirt for this month. So every month you get a new t-shirt. Now the cool thing is it's paranormal themed t-shirts. And so every month they send you the t-shirt, and they'll send you a little card. You can see here, hopefully it'll zoom in. This month is Crystal Skulls. All right, and it's got some information on whatever the topic is. And I don't know if you can see, if the camera will show you, but up here there's a little password and a website. And you see you got to fill in the blank, and you enter it in to the website. But where's the password? It is actually embedded in the shirt. So I've got to find it and plug it in, get something cool. So if you guys would love to support the channel without sending your hard earned, because I know y'all like, hey, well, I'm just gonna be sending you money, ain't getting nothing. Well, now you can get something in return. Just click the link that's gonna be down in the video description. What is wrong with me today? Click the link that's down in the video description. Go to Parabox Monthly, sign up, and I think they give you a percentage off of your first month. All right. Now, let's get into the topic. So last video, we spoke about how spells really work as a way of building a foundation for your hoodoo spell work. So I decided to do this video because when to correctly time your spell work is equally important. Now I know you guys like all the esoteric stuff, like, oh my gosh, I must do it in the moon. Y'all were blowing my text line up about that dad blasted blood moon. Let me tell y'all a secret. There is no legitimate hoodoo working that is dependent upon the moon, because the African ancestors did not have time to wait for a moon cycle to go all the way around. Like, what if I needed a full moon and the full moon had just passed? There's a whole lot of lynching that can go on in between this moon cycle and the next. No, all hoodoo workings work with the sun. And if you remember, was it middle school science? What is moonlight anyway? It's reflected sunlight. So we always work with the sun, because the sun, we can wait 24 hours. Hopefully. Shoot, wait a whole moon cycle, your whole family done been sold off. Gosh. But there are some subtle nuances that I want to go over with you to help you get the best out of all that stuff y'all done bought. All right. So let's get into it. And y'all know I like to teach with stories. So here's the first one. Y'all know I love dogs. Of course, Hoodoo Dog is a Doberman Pinscher. The Doberman Pinscher is my favorite breed of dog. But I also love the German Shepherd. The German Shepherd was bred to do what it does, what the name is. It was a shepherd's dog. It was bred to guard the flock and protect the pasture and guard the flock from predators. It was later on that we looked at this natural tendency of this breed of dog and we kind of changed it to suit our purpose. So what we did was we took the German Shepherd and said, you know what? My family are now your sheep. I want you to protect them. And instead of wolves, the other predators are the ones who try to break into this house, which is now your pasture. Y'all see what I'm saying? So instead of guarding sheep, we taught it to guard our family. It was its natural instinct. Instead of guarding a pasture, it's guarding our house and our yard. It was its natural instinct. We just took it and focused it somewhere else. And that is what you have to do when you learn to correctly time your spell workings. You work with a person or a situation's natural instincts. For example, I know that a lot of you guys, you found out that hoodoo is real. Maybe you found a family member. Well, I know y'all watched The Skeleton Key or Eve's Bayou or one of them movies. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all watched American Horror Story Coven and got all excited. Let's keep it real. But that's fine. You got on Google, went down the hoodoo rabbit hole, and you found like this is all real. So you started buying stuff, and with all that enthusiasm, what you did was y'all just throw everything into the mix. You want a love spell, then doggone it, y'all just piling everything on there whenever you get around to it. And let's be honest, it's not working. Hoodoo has a beautiful simplicity, but there are still some rules. For instance, if you are working on another person, you need to know that person and know them enough to know when is the best time to work on them. If that person is a morning person, you know, the ones who wake up and their feet hit the floor and they're all happy and chipper, I hate them folks. Lord forgive me, I do. I hate morning people because I'm not a morning person. I get up early, but I don't like it, okay? But that's when they're at their strongest. So the morning time is not the best time to work on them. You do not do work on someone when they're at their peak. You want to hit the cracks in their armor. So that morning person is probably going to start dying off in the evening, and that is when you strike. And it's such a simple concept that it's going to be a short video because I have faith in you guys. I know you guys can kind of grasp what it is I'm saying. You work with the natural inclination of folks, and you strike at a point that is most advantageous for you. And it doesn't even have to be a person. If you are doing money work and you know you are about to go on a job interview, light that candle right before the interview. Okay, guys, I had to pause the video right quick. Someone sent me this picture and I thought I'd add it because we were just talking about a money candle and also about how you guys learn things and want to throw everything at the work. Guys, look at this. Don't dress a candle like this. It looks like a pecan log. It looks like a hoodoo Mr. Hanky. This person almost burned their house down. If they got some money, they would have had to spend it on repairs. Guys, don't do this, please. Back to the video. Or better yet, here's another way to take a look at it. Let's say you want to get a job at a grocery store. You know, grocery stores generally have a few different managers, and they generally will share the hiring responsibilities. So, what would it take for you just to walk in that store, pull some? Hey, you know, how is it working here? Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Man, hey, which shift is the best shift? People love to tell, you know, they love dirt. Man, you don't want to work third shift, but first shift is sweet. The manager's cool. That is when you do your work. When that manager is working and you want to introduce yourself, work that one. Don't work the doggone the hard ones. Work the easy one. Y'all see what I'm saying? You want to make it easy on yourselves by working at an advantageous time. People are doing love spells on folks and y'all just, excuse me, piling stuff on, and the person is like kind of, they're resisting. They're resisting. But if you kind of finesse the work when they're at their weakest point, like if you know, like say for instance, you are trying to work a truck driver. Truck drivers, man, God bless y'all, hardest working folks out there. And when they get home from being out on the road, they generally will crash. So if you know that truck driver you're trying to work gets home on Monday, then that is when you strike, because they're going to come home, they're going to want to eat, they're going to want to do whatever, they're going to want to shower, sleep in their own bed. But what are they doing? They're coming out of that truck, off of that road, and they are relaxing. And that is when you hit. Okay? That's why it's so hard to work someone when you're like either painfully introverted or shy, because to be an effective worker, you got to get out there. I've said it before. It's hard for true introverts to be successful at working spells on people, because how can you work people if you don't know people? So yeah, it's a pretty simple concept, and I don't know if you guys have heard it before, but it's one of the foundations that I feel like you needed in order to plan your workings. And it has nothing to do with the moon, and it has nothing to do with the turning of the seasons. These do play parts in some things, but for the most part, the proper timing of a working has nothing to do with you, has everything to do with the situation that you are working on, or the person that you are working on. If you are working on a night owl and you know that they are just so powerful at night, because you know they stay up all night, then you hit them early in the morning. If you want to work your boss and you all you know is they're at work, but when they come back from lunch, they're always, ooh, I shouldn't have ate so much. The itis is one of the best times to work on somebody. And if you don't my white folks out there, if you don't know what the itis is, contact one of your black friends. Okay, they will tell you what the itis is. The itis is the best time to work on somebody. So, like I said, I know you guys can grasp this concept, and it was a short video. Just strike when the person is at their weakest point. Okay, and before I go, I want to give you guys one of my favorite spell workings for obtaining a job, because somebody in the comment section asked for one, so I'm going to give it to you. And I don't have to demonstrate, just follow along with me, okay? If you want to get a specific job at a specific place, what you're going to do is you're going to take a spoonful of dirt from your house, drive to the job site, take a spoonful of dirt from the job, put the dirt from your house in that hole. When you come home, put a little bit of the dirt from the job in the hole you dug the first time. Save some dirt, dress a white candle with it, and burn that candle according to what I said in this video with a petition. And please apply for the job. And I guarantee that you will get it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Short video, in and out, one take Drake. Y'all have a good one. God bless. Run them donations, or do the super thanks that's down there, or check out Parabox Monthly for me. Y'all have been amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all stay safe out there. And shoot, 'tis the season to be rooting. So trim those wicks and keep them candles burning. Y'all have a good one. Profit out. So I'll just put it this way. The message that I got was, I don't know if y'all heard that. That was my stomach. Man, I hope y'all didn't hear that. Yeah, I'm about to edit this out.